we completed a full season. We did 21
Man,
episodes for season 1.
congratulations to you.
Congrats, man.
It's a big accomplishment.
But we've garnered some attention. We've been hit up on the side by a number of people about different collaborations and things like that. And we're gonna have some guests on the show this season as well. We've been doing some plans, but just some of the attention that we got, it made me realize that aside from self growth and changing the way I work my finances with buying pops and shoes and stuff, I want to put some more effort into building out what we do, and expanding CYRT beyond the podcast. So
Yeah.
I know we both have aspirations to set up some sort of a nonprofit to reach out and help for various reasons for people. So
Philanthropy is the end goal.
I'm looking forward to we've had some conversations, so I'm looking forward to some of those future projects that we have behind the scenes, and as they grow, we'll bring them out to fruition and and talk about them more. But yeah, I mean that's something that definitely for New Year, and I do make resolutions and I generally keep them. Nobody's perfect. There's some that I make that I either forget that I made, or I just in life's path things happened.
Just wake up one morning and completely forget about it.
Yep, and then next thing you know, you got 400 pops at the door and a box of UPS, and
4 months later, you're like, oh, I was supposed to be, whoops.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's the interesting thing about New Year's. A lot of people make all these, some people love the resolutions, they love it for the clout to say, especially with social media.
Yeah.
But 2 weeks go by and all is forgotten.
It's good. I like the habit of setting goals, but it makes no point to set them and then never even, because they're like, if you really want to do something, like write it down. Like you gotta manifest it. But it's like that's only one part of it. And I'm a very out of sight, out of mind kind of person.
I agree.
So I need a constant reminder to keep me in that space. So if I'm not, because literally I'll wake up one morning and completely forget whatever goals I had set for myself. Like, I'm gonna work out, 4 days out of the week.
Because it's a new day, and you're just like, hey,
something else will come up.
I'm about to go in.
Something will come up. I'll get sidetracked, and then before I know it, a week has gone by and I haven't worked out, and it's like, oh, wait a minute, when was the last time I worked out? Like, man, I got to get back on that. So like, I myself need a constant visual reminder to keep me on task, because outside of it, I'll find other stuff to do.
Yeah.
So it's the same with the spending the money on the pops and the shoes and stuff. Like there was one point in time, and I think it was because I started getting more money. So I was like, oh, I got all this extra resources I can use to buy all of this frivolous stuff. And now it's like I'm trying to get back to a point. Like I need to get my budget back on point, because again, at one point I had the budget set and I was like sticking to it and I had everything going. And within that budget, like there was money set aside for pops and for shoes and for entertainment and, doing stuff like that, taking trips. Like there was a set amount that was specified to go towards that. And then something happened and I got to a point to where it was just like, whatever's clever. Like I want it, I can get it, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
And now it's like, you know what? I've done that. I don't want to do that again this year. 2024 was enough of that. Like 2025, I'm trying to get my stuff back on point.